Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris and I'm back with more Everyday RC and a little update for everyone out there. I've been super busy and a lot has been going on in my RC world, so I wanted to share it with you guys. I know I haven't made a video in a week or two since the Ram show video, so I wanted to give everyone out there that hasn't been following me on Facebook, and I highly suggest that if you haven't followed me on Facebook yet, get on there because I love Facebook. It's a great tool for me to be able to share with everybody and interact with everybody in between making videos, especially in a time like this because I had tons of repairs to do on these vehicles. I had parts everywhere. I had vehicles in all different places and in a million pieces, so it was really hard for me to zero in and make a video on each one of those vehicles, so I was sharing a lot on Facebook. And if you're not on Facebook, get on there because I share tons of stuff every day and it's just a great way of me interacting with everybody, like I said. So get on there. So this video is basically for some of you that aren't following me on Facebook and have no idea what's going on. So let me get to it. Let me show you everything that I've done so far, and after I give you the update, then I can get back to the nitty-gritty and put up some running videos on these vehicles that are all repaired now. Also, if some of you made it to the end of that Ram show video, you saw that I did pick up a new addition to my RC family, which is the Armatalion, which I am so happy to get. Everywhere I go, I see this vehicle, and it really always catches my eye. And if you made it to the end of that video, you saw that I picked it up. The price tag on the truck said $399, but I actually talked the guy down to $360. So I couldn't pass up that deal. It was a big toss-up between the Creighton and the Italian, and everybody was asking me what made me go with the Italian. Well, the reason why I went with the Italian is because I got such a great deal on it, and as you saw, I opened the box because I was in disbelief, because I said there had to be something wrong with it for 360 bucks, but there isn't, and it's an awesome vehicle. This is my first Arma vehicle, and I'm super happy with it. And of course, I'm going to be running Maxamps in there, so I'm in the middle of that right now. I want to put some castle connectors on there like you know I normally do, because I do want to run this on 6S. I've just put it around in my basement with it on 2S just to make sure everything works, but I really want to do a video on this, so check that out soon. There'll be a running video on my Armatalion coming up, and let me show you everything that I've done. Alright, let me start with the Traxxas XMax, guys. It was down for over a month. I know a lot of you were asking me what's going on with the truck. Well, here it is. It's all back together. Traxxas had the chassis for 3 weeks. It had a bad receiver, and I had cracked rims on all 4 of my tires, so they sent me all new tires. So new receiver, new tires. I did install a full stainless steel screw kit, and I do plan on getting a new body very soon because I'm kind of going with a blue theme here. So this body's going to have to go very soon, but I'm going to abuse it as much as I can while I still have it. As you can see, I've repaired it. It's pulled through on some of the screws. But let me show you my most recent upgrade that I know there's been a lot of buzz about is, of course, the Dustymotors shroud. And it comes in this cool canister right here, Dustymotors, all the way from Lithuania, which is pretty cool. Keep it clean. And I'm super happy about that. You know, it fits perfectly. A good friend of mine, GeoStealth R1, turned me onto these a few years ago, and I have them on a few of my vehicles, and they work great. They keep the snow out, they keep the mud out, the dirt out, and they look awesome, right? I mean, that's so cool. And they just developed this one for the XMax. I know everybody rushed out to get it, and I finally got mine, and it looks great, right? You install it with some Velcro on your chassis, which it installs real quick and easy, and it looks awesome on there. And the next upgrade you're seeing is, of course, I finally picked up the 9000 Maxamps. Oh yes, guys, oh yes. Plenty of access with the Dustymotors shroud on here to access your batteries. Look at the size of this battery, 9003S. I am so psyched about running this truck on this battery, on these batteries actually, and super happy with it. Trying to do this one-handed, guys, sorry, but yeah. Such an awesome upgrade for the truck. As you can see, goes in no problem, zips right up. And I do have the full force RC shock covers on there. Like I said, I dismantled the whole entire truck fully and did a full stainless steel screw kit on it. And that's about it for my XMax. Alright guys, next truck up to bat is my HPI Savage Flux XL. And I've done tons of work to this truck. Wow, I mean, it's been fully rebuilt. It's got brand new bumpers, skid plates. I rebuilt all the diffs in the vehicle, and when I say all the diffs, because it has 3 diffs now. And I know you think that there's something going on with those shocks, so let me show you what's going on under the hood, guys. And check this out. Pretty crazy, right? Well, like I said, I went with an orange theme on this, and as you can see, I've replaced the bumpers, brand new skid plates, rebuilt the front and rear diffs. I have the Alza center diff conversion on there, and of course, you're probably interested in the shock conversion that I have going on here. And a good friend of mine, Keith Turner, turned me on to the shock conversion, and it's made by Innovative RC, and it enables you to mount the low C LST shocks on here. And I would have to say that this is probably one of my favorite monster trucks that I own right now, because it's such a beast. It's absolutely appearing to be bulletproof, although I have not run the truck yet, just because I need to figure out a little something going on right here with the front shocks. Is I need to get a little bit of a spacer going on there, so I haven't done that quite yet. But once I figure out what I'm going to do with those spacers, or I might have to change these shock caps, once I figure that out, I will be running this truck, and there will be an update running video for this truck. So stay tuned for that, because I'm anxious to see exactly how well this Alza center diff conversion handles. And I also, it's going to be kind of hard to see, I upgraded the steering servo, and we got a Savox digital servo in there. That's the model number, with an Integy aluminum steering horn. And I appreciate that. My good friend Keith Turner, who hooked me up, donated some parts to me, and just a really great guy, really good friend. Go check him out, Bulletproof RC. And that's pretty much it, and that's what's been going on with my Savage Flux. Pretty kick-ass, right? Okay, next up is the Axial Yeti XL. Well, those of you that follow the channel know that I've had some issues with this truck, and I haven't been able to put a full pack through it without it breaking. And it was down for a while. I had to order some parts, and since then Axial has upgraded the ring and pinion gears for the differentials. Now they're spiral cut, so that was a good thing. So I picked those up. I rebuilt the front and rear diffs with the spiral cut gears, and when I rebuilt the diffs, I put the D-Hawk aluminum bevel gear collar in there. I know some people do the third bearing upgrade, but I wanted to try the D-Hawk Racing stuff, so I went with the D-Hawk Racing aluminum bevel gear collar, and I did purchase the aluminum bulkhead for it, but unfortunately the bulkhead does not work with the spiral cut gear, so I had to send that back to D-Hawk. He said he's going to work on it and make it work for the spiral cut gears, so if you're thinking about picking that up right now, don't pick it up, because he's working on that housing. But other than that, it seems to be working perfectly. The fitment on the gears and the bearings and everything is perfect. So I'm really happy with this. Everything is back to 100%. I did pick up the GPM rear drive shaft, steel drive shaft, which is a pretty good upgrade because my plastic one was twisted up. So I'm happy with that. And I really just want to get this truck back up and out there and drive it. You know, I don't know if I'm going to run it on 6S. I might run it on 4S for right now, just to see if everything's working properly. And, you know, that's pretty much it for my Yeti XL, you know. I'm running the Castle Mamba Monster 2 in there and the 2200 kV motor. And, yeah, you know, this is just basically a Yeti XL with the steel drive shaft and the D-Hawk Racing aluminum bevel gear collar. So, yeah. And despite what you might have heard, these guys are not off to some weird party. They're just looking to go have some fun in the dirt and drive their vehicle. So yeah, thumbs up for that. And that's my Axial Yeti XL. Alright, next up is the C XXL 2E. I know tons of people have been asking me, how do I like this vehicle? I love this vehicle. It's probably the best RTR monster truck that I've ever driven. C really knows how to build vehicles. It doesn't need anything out of the box. Just buy it, have some fun. It's a beast of a truck. It's got AVC technology from Horizon Hobby. It's got the thickest stock body that I've ever seen on an RTR. You'll probably never break the stock body, but I would like to paint another one of these days. I did have to repair that broken outdrive cup on the front diff when I did that 25-foot jump, literally 25-foot jump you saw in that C video. It came down and it cracked the outdrive cup, and it did bend one of the drive shafts, so I bought a set of drive shafts and a new front diff assembly. It came all in one shot, so I have my old one for spare, like if I need any gears or anything like that. And other than that, that's it, man. I just cleaned it up really nice. And yeah, you know, you can see there's some scrapage going on in there. Everybody was asking me, oh, it's wide open underneath, doesn't it catch rocks and things like that? No, it doesn't. It's a great truck. That's all I have to say. If you want a lot of bang for your buck, I think here in the States, don't quote me, this truck is going for about $640, and for that price, you cannot go wrong with this truck. You'll be so happy. And after what I put it through, it's proven itself to me. The only issue I do have with it are these tires. I love the look of them. I love what they've done with this outer hub lock on here. Just really high class, really nice look, but unfortunately the tires are a little unbalanced. I would like to upgrade, put some Pro lines on there, and the one issue why I haven't done so is because it has, I believe, 23 millimeters on the inside and then 17 millimeters on the outside. So I'm going to have to find some hub adapters. If anybody out there knows of any, I haven't done my research yet. Let me know. Send me a link down in the description box. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my C XXL 2E. Back to 100%. Back for more action. And next up is the Team Associated Rival Monster Truck. I haven't really done much as far as repairs go, but I just wanted to get this truck really spruced up and cleaned up and looking nice. So I got these new wheels and tires on here from Nitro RCX. They got the blue aluminum look on there, and I really like how this truck looks right now. I just cleaned everything up on it. You know, went with the blue theme. Most of you know this truck, and I just wanted to clean it up like I said, so I did get a new front bumper on it. I did get new skid plates. The skid plates were really beat up, so that's all cleaned up. Not happy right there. Received it with a scratch, but that's okay. It's going to get scratched up anyway once I start driving it. But just wanted to get this thing cleaned up and make it looking good, you know. And you know, you got the wordy roll cage on there, and I'd have to say it's probably the most unique rival monster truck out there. Alright, and lastly, I just finished this up this afternoon. This is my Traxxas E-Revo I call the Blue Beast, and I did pick up this new body off of eBay. It's the Proline Slipstream body that was painted by someone. They called it the Blue Marble theme, and I couldn't beat it for the price. It was the Proline Slipstream, already pre-painted, and it was $49, so that's a lot cheaper than if I bought the body and had to buy cans of paint. So I just went with it. I figured it went with the Blue Beast theme. Those of you that aren't familiar with this truck, you gotta watch a few of my videos on it, and I can show you everything that's inside of it. But yeah, I really like how the body came out. Of course, I had to customize it, put some stickers on there. And I'm really happy with how this looks. It's pretty cool. So, nice show body for the Traxxas E-Revo, aka Blue Beast. And we have the Nitro RCX tires on there. Can't beat that with the claw tread on there. And yeah, looking really, really good. Traxxas Blue Beast. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy my update video for you guys. I didn't cover everything. I have a lot of stuff going on in store, and I know a lot of you don't like to see the speedrun vehicles on the bottom shelf, but they will be on the top shelf very soon. I have some upgrades I'm going to be doing to my hobby space as well. I got to get some more shelving, some upgrades to be done over here. We were out driving and my son crashed into the rival with his Traxxas Slash, broke off the RPM front bumper, and actually broke the bulkhead mount right there. So yeah, pretty cool, right? So yeah, the Slash versus the rival, and the rival won. So yeah, you know, I just got some more upgrading to do. I got to get some of these vehicles up and running. I got a Delta Plastics USA body coming for the Slash. Going to get rid of that scalpel body because I want to get like a speedrun body going on. I got big plans for the Rustler. And the main reason why I haven't been doing speedruns, in case some of you have been wondering, is because I need to get a Futaba remote. And those of you that know, the 4PX, I believe, is like $500+, and that's what is preventing me from doing speedruns right now. I need to pick up one of those remotes so I can get good range and good speed, you know? So I have lots of plans for this summer, and I'm going to be getting to all of them. So stick with me here at Everyday RC. And for right now, I'm going to get back to the arm Italian. I'm going to be soldering some castle connectors on there. And for now, I hope you guys are all making it happen in your RC world. And this is Chris, the Everyday RC guy, saying thanks for watching, guys.